I'm here with Willow for Desert Willow Botanicals. My name is Nikisi Pyro with Farmers Market on Demand, and we're here today at Old Town Scottsdale Farmers Market to learn a little bit more about herbs and their benefits. So Willow, tell us a little bit about Desert Willow Botanicals.
So what we have here is they're all herbal extracts, and we specialize with people that suffer from any sort of sinus or allergy issue. We have a really good joint pain inflammation formula. We have a really good detox formula, one for sleep, stress, anxiety, and they're all herbal, 100% organic, all natural. And we really try to offer people an alternative to, some of the prescription or over-counter things that they are taking for their ailments, and offer them a natural solution that really works.
That's awesome. So you guys, New Year's Eve, you might be hitting the alcohol a little heavy. Come and get your liver formula, your detox formula. It'll help flush out all those toxins from all that alcohol consumption or whatever else you're consuming tonight. So tell me a little bit more about, we're going to sample a couple of these formulas. You've got inflammation, sinus, and immune out.
Yeah, we sample everything at the markets, just so we can actually have people. Even like our inflammation formula is our turmeric extract, and the key to ours is the potency and the absorption that you are able to achieve by taking the extract form. So we'll have people do a sample, walk around, and within usually about 10 minutes, they can walk around and see how they feel and come back and see us. And I would say about 98% of people come back and they can tell a difference already. So it's amazing stuff.
Wow, that's awesome. So, I mean, the nice thing about liquid herbal tinctures is that it's bypassing your gut. So you're not taking a pill or a capsule that your body needs to digest. So then it's like more immediately absorbed into your bloodstream. So if you have any sort of digestion issues or absorption issues, liquid tinctures is really a really beneficial way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why my dad has actually started this business 35 years ago. When people ask me, how if I'm an herbalist myself, it was actually just through osmosis of, growing up that way my entire life. And so, I feel like I was born to do this and help people. And when I moved out to Arizona here, I told my dad that we really needed to bring his formulas out and share them with the world. So.
Absolutely. What was it like growing up with an herby dad?
It was an interesting upbringing. It wasn't exactly conventional, I wouldn't say, but I didn't even really, I kind of took it for granted when I was growing up, but now that, I moved away from home and you see so many people that, I'm in the big city now, and you see so many people that are so sick, and one side effect after another, and just really spiraling health conditions. And, I know that if you kind of take more of the preventative approach to health and wellness, you're going to be so much better off in the long run. And that's what I really help people to realize with my products.
I love that. You said that on camping trips you have like a little bit of an herbalist, like a home remedy for bee stings.
Yes, well, that would be plantain, which is, it doesn't really grow in Arizona. It actually grows up more in like the Pine Top area, but most other parts of the country. But it's a plantain. You can actually just, pull it off, chew it up, put it on the bee sting, pulls all the poison out. On camping trips, I'm the medicine woman on the camping trips with my friends. So.
I love that. Cool. Okay, so let's try. I think this time of year, everyone around me seems to be catching some sort of bug. I would love the immune formula. Can you tell me a little bit more about what's in that?
Sure, yeah. That's my immune formula is all antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial. Let's see here. Let me get a new bottle. And the best way to take it is if you feel like the minute you start to come down with something, you can start taking it like 4 times a day, because you really want to boost your immune system up. But it's also really good when you're traveling. If everybody around you is sick and you don't want to catch it. When people come into town and they caught something weird on the plane. So this time of year, it's all kinds of stuff like that happening. It's also good for kids can take it as well for a cold flu preventative at school. And my son, he'll come home and be a little sniffly with like the runny eyes, and I just know when he's not feeling that great, and I'll just start giving it to him in a reduced dosage, and that's the good thing about these eyedroppers is that you can exact dosage with them. So it just you take it the same frequency as an adult, but then it's just less of a per dose. So we're going to do a full dropper full for you, and that's going to be good to just as a overall general immune booster.
Cheers. Awesome.
To your health.
To my health. So cheers to everybody's health out there, and happy New Year's Eve. This is what I'll be toasting tonight, herbal tinctures.
So our detox formula is really good. Our detox formula, I have a sale on my website right now, and also
What's your website?
desertwillowbotanicals.com. And my internal makeover is what I call it, and it's my inflammation formula and my detox formula, and a really good way to kick off the new year. You're kind of flushing out your liver, your kidneys, your gut. It helps with the blood, build the blood, and then the inflammation it's very high in antioxidants, so it's really helping to kind of combat all the free radicals in your body. So that's after doing these two for a month, you're going to be feeling great.
I love that. So we can use herbs to support like any of our, cleanses or detox programs to assist that. So if you're doing any sort of juice cleansing or, shifting your diet, like herbs can actually support your livers or your organs to help support that. And then how much are these priced? You said you've got a sale online for those, and how much are these typically priced when we come to the market?
So typically they're $25 a piece, or I do specials based on volume. So two for $45, 3 for $65. You get $5-10 off depending. Our best deal is 6 for $125. You get $25 off, basically a bottle for free. I also want to mention that we do specialize with people that suffer from sinus or allergy issues, and that was really what I started with when we brought our products out here, because I realized how many people have such horrible allergies in Arizona, which when I moved out here from Missouri, I wouldn't have thought that. But ours is kind of a different approach. It's actually a system support. It's helping to support the liver, the adrenal glands, and the immune system. And so it's an approach that takes, you won't feel the effects immediately. It's going to be over the course of a couple weeks, but you'll slowly feel just your allergy symptoms dissipate. And then I have my fast-acting sinus formula that's really good for inflammation of the sinuses to really help to shrink all of that up. And that one actually works within about 10 minutes for flare-ups. So.
Awesome. I know plenty of people are looking for sinus relief. So let's try one other one that you have out here, maybe the inflammation I'm really curious about. So what's interesting too is this one has turmeric in the base that I was reading about, and a lot of people don't know this, but oftentimes depression is actually linked to inflammation in the brain. So this turmeric can actually have a positive effect on any sort of depressive symptoms as well.
That's what, it's a really good anti-inflammatory, and good for any sort of chronic inflammation, joint pain, arthritis, and when you reduce inflammation in the body overall, they link that to a lot of chronic health conditions later on down the road and diseases. So to do this in a preventative way, and also in a way that it's going to actually help with the acute symptoms, but then in the long run, it's really going to pay off as well. Yeah. So the other thing that's important is a lot of people ask me about the absorption of turmeric. There's a lot of information out there about turmeric, but ours is actually the liquid extract form that bypasses absorbing into the liver or having to go through the liver. If you take a dried or pill form, you actually have to take it with the oil and a black pepper extract to help with the absorption, because it's an oil-soluble herb. So if you do not take it with the oil and black pepper, you get maybe 20% of the benefit of the herb. The rest of it passes through the liver. When you take it in a liquid extract form like this, it's actually absorbing before it even hits the liver, so you don't even have to worry about that taking it with the oil. Because, I also think that people, if you're going to take something like that, and you have to take it that way constantly, you're going to fall off the wagon at some point. This is a much more convenient way to take it, and you're going to be more apt to take it consistently.
Right on.
Here we go.
So good. So that's why I've been intuitively guided to make turmeric toast, which I put with coconut oil, some black pepper, sea salt, and my turmeric powder.
Well, now you can just take it in this little a little shot, once to twice a day, every day.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm awake now. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Willow. So this is Desert Willow Botanicals. You can find them online. Their Facebook page is Desert Willow, correct?
And we also we ship all over the country as well. So.
Awesome. So you can ship all over the country, and you can find them on Facebook. We have viewers from Kentucky and Ohio. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. So this is Willow with Desert Willow Botanicals. Thank you for tuning in. And what other farmers markets are you at?
I'm at, we are in Gilbert. We are in the Uptown Market. We do Peoria at Mama's Organic Market. We do St. Philip's in Tucson. We do the Sedona Farmers Market on Sunday. And Old Town Scottsdale here. So, and we have a 100% money back guarantee. So we stand by our products, and I think that's really, if somebody's willing to try something natural, what really works, what doesn't, we really stand behind our products. So, yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you, Willow.